Okay, so it's day 63 of the daily dollar cost average. And again, it's just the same old routine. Take your DAI, the stable coin, $333, convert it over to Bitcoin. Okay, there you have it. Go over to the portfolio, just check out how that's doing. Okay, so yeah, as you can see in Bitcoin, I have 0.39998, just under 40% of a Bitcoin. Anyway, so yeah, moving forward, nothing too special. If you look at the prices right now of everything, you can see that Bitcoin's up marginally under 1%. Ethereum's up 1.27. Cardano's up quite a bit. It's up to 10%. Uniswap. You can check them all out here. It's like the smaller ones, Algorand, so on and so forth, that are making the biggest leaps. Graph, whatever. Decentraland, almost 10%. I think it was over 10% earlier. You can look at them all, but the Civic 11%, whatever. Anyway, so that's what's going on today. Again, Bitcoin's it's really been sideways for a long, long time. But again, that's a lot of people say that's, a lot of technical analysts will say because it's establishing its basement. So anyways, excuse me. Well, watch this one here today. This Bitcoin video is literally mind melting. Don't watch if you hate the truth. So I don't even know what this guy's going to be talking about. I've never watched this guy, Tyler S. I do not know how good he is. But like I said, I like to keep an open mind, look at different people's points of view. Just hear what everybody has to say. And, you have this guy here. He's talking about Bitcoin's greatest news yet. Walmart to announce 1 billion BTC buy-in May. Now, again, is that true? I have no idea. But we'll just listen to this guy today because I've never heard him speak. And like I said, I like to give everybody a chance to say their piece. So we'll listen to it and take it from there.
Right now, Bitcoin is literally coiling up for one of its biggest blast-offs in history. And my favorite small-cap altcoin continues to set new all-time highs literally every single day. And just why the entire crypto space is about to change. Right here, right now. But the biggest question is, are you a moon boy or a little itsy-bitsy baby chicken? Welcome back, everyone! I'm your host, Bobby Bonebreaker, and as you can see, I'm very big, strong, and full of testosterone. Also, I don't look like Harry Potter at all. In fact, I tend to fancy myself more as a Ronald Weasley type of guy, if you know what I mean. Wow, we have a lot to be jumping in today's webisode, guys. This is probably the most excited I've been for an upcoming week in a very, very long time. We have some big news coming out towards the middle of this week, but more importantly, I said it, I'll say it again. I said it, and then we had a massive breakout, and then we had a little bit of retest, but I'll say it again. If there's ever been a calm before the storm, it is what we see right now in these charts. Absolutely very big, guys. So we're going to be getting to that. And as well, we're going to be covering my favorite altcoin, which I've been covering every single day for weeks and weeks and months at this point. And I'm just a little surprised that every single day that I've been looking at it, it's been a new all-time high after a new all-time high. So without any further ado, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications so you never miss these absolutely time-sensitive critical alert updates. Absolutely very big. We have 18 days left on our 5 ETH April competition, so make sure to check that out as well. Also, there will be a change of scenery here very shortly. I'm in the middle of actually moving, so lots of nice stuff to deal with. And without any further ado, that's it for me. Without any further ado, let's jump right in. Wow, absolutely huge, guys. So we can start off here with Bitcoin on the 6-hour chart. After this inverse head and shoulders absolutely played out as beautifully as one could ever predict. However, what is happening right now is the most important part. Breakout, over $3,000, pull back almost immediately. In fact, massive, massive dirty dumpage. However, it seems as though we found our legs, and look what is happening right now. Is this the calm before this absolutely beautiful week opening up? And we see a lot of other stuff on some of these charts as well in coins that are not Bitcoin, and as well on the entire cryptocurrency market cap chart. Very, very big stuff. And if we go to this weekly chart, in just mere hours from the time I'm recording this video, we are going to be opening up a new weekly candle for Bitcoin. At this point, like 9 consecutive weeks, we have just been absolutely crunched down underneath 60,000. But is this finally going to be the trigger that bursts us to, 75, 76,000 US dollars in this month of April? That's what we're all waiting for, guys. So if we go here to the 1 hour chart for Bitcoin, everything is still looking pretty strong here. Bitcoin did hold some of its pretty important short-term moving averages after having a massive breakout and then a massive dumpage as well. You can see it held on this 50 after a huge drop. We had like one hourly close below it, but then we quickly got it back above it. And now as well, we were kind of trying to get back above this 21 concretely for hours. And currently that's literally what we're facing right now. We're this 50 and 21 hourly are just like right together. And Bitcoin is right in the middle of both of them. So Bitcoin's battling that right now. But you can see, guys, after breaking out of this inverse head and shoulders, we have a little bit of a back test. And this is very important that we break out here going into this week. Going into this new upcoming week. We see that happening right here. And as well, more importantly, this, almost 3-month ascending triangle as well. The blast target up around, 75,000 US dollars. So you want to see Bitcoin complete that. It's been struggling. It has just obviously been, not easily getting above those levels. In fact, 60K has been incredibly difficult to break. But with that being said, a lot of these altcoins have been doing really well in the meantime. BNB, Link, ADA is actually up a little bit today as well. Uni, obviously Ethereum, just a couple dozen buckaroonies below its all-time highs. All-time highs around 21.95. Currently, we're at 21.44. Just a few minutes ago, we were like 21.50. But guys, there's no convincing me that we're not in the middle of this Ethereum breakout as well. Still, breaking out of this 2-month symmetrical triangle, getting a backtest of the previous all-time highs. And again, I think over this upcoming week, this new week coming up, remember we have the Coinbase NASDAQ listing in just a few days here on Wednesday. And I just think that, unless something would go extremely wrong, which I don't foresee happening. But again, nobody knows, for sure. But ultimately, I think these breakouts are just going to continue breaking out. Ethereum specifically, Bitcoin also is just in a very bullish posture, I think. You see it very nicely here on this weekly chart. And Ethereum, again, I just think it's in the middle of a very strong breakout here. And as well, one of my favorite smaller cap altcoins. It's not really a micro cap at this point anymore, but one of my favorite smaller cap altcoins that I have been riding along the journey from the very beginning here. PRQ set another new all-time high today. And as you can see, for going back, actually the entire month of April so far, it's almost been an all-time high every single day, give or take I think 3 or 4 days here. So the last 4 days in a row, or the last 3 days in a row, it's been a new all-time high for PRQ. And $2.50 is the current price for it. Wow, its market cap is almost actually $300 million now at this point, which again, for cryptos, that's not super big. Remember, the top 100 cryptos are all above $1 billion market cap. So a coin with a third of $1 billion market cap is clearly, not massive. But at this point, it's not actually that small anymore. But again, this is a coin that I'm holding for the long term. I'm not really.
Okay, so what he's saying about Bitcoin, this is exactly what I was saying. It's establishing its baseline. Everyone's frustrated right now with Bitcoin because they're seeing all these high flyers, altcoins doing well, making 10% a day, 15% a day, 20% a day, whatever the case may be. And you have Bitcoin basically doing nothing. It's been doing nothing for the last while. But again, what it's doing is it's establishing its basement, its bottom. It's going to be, again, a lot of it's psychological. It's basically setting in the minds of investors that it's worth at least $60,000, around $60,000. It hasn't really broken 60,000 US. It's flirted with it, but it's establishing that it's in people's minds that it's worth around 60 grand. And once that's established as the bottom end, then it'll make its way to the, something like he was saying, 75, 80,000, 72,000 to 80,000, whatever the case may be. But this game is very psychological, and it has to establish its lower end parameter, which it's doing right now. It's creating its resistance line, right? And but anyways, that's essentially that's what he's saying. He's saying basically the same thing all the other technical analysts are saying. And again, I just like to give people their 5 minutes of their elevator speech to explain what they're doing. And he's basically saying what they're all saying is, again, it's just establishing its lower end, which, you're going to see it. Like everyone was kind of frustrated with Bitcoin right now. Mine hasn't really moved at all. Like, I haven't really done anything with it. It's up marginally, but not much. And, but anyways, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. And again, we'll just see how it goes moving forward. But I do think that Bitcoin, it's probably going to move pretty soon. And when it moves, it'll probably be like, 10-15% jump over the short term, and then it'll establish its way there for a while. But anyways, that's it for today. Fairly short one today, but again, it's kind of boring with Bitcoin right now. It's not really doing anything, but I think that's going to change. So again, just stay, hold tight. Just try, to stay the course and just, ride the wave. Anyways, that's it for today. And I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.